I can't hear. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. This is Odinaka Chijoma.
Odka, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. And you?
Well, we are pushing it. Thank God. Can't complain.
Well, God will help us.
Yeah, God will help. What was muting my mic? I don't understand. Okay, you guys can hear me now, I believe, because something muted my mic. I don't know
Yes.
what it was. Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Blessed, where are you? Everybody that has joined via video now. We don't have time. Unmute your mic as Blessing. I started Blessing. Unmute your mic and just introduce yourself to us, please. Okay, that's Owen.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. What are you handling today? Your
Huh?
network is bad, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
what?
And it's raining over. Okay, so I would like to confirm something before the meeting begins. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I would like to confirm what the price for the winners of the quiz would be.
Okay, we have to look for something online to give to them. What it is what I don't know.
Sir?
What it is what I don't know. But we have to give them something. We have to confirm for something for them. Something online. We just promise them a gift. We'll get across to them. But it has to be something online because it's not official because they post to us.
Yes, I understand.
Yes. So you just promise them a gift. Yes.
So, all right, sir.
Okay, who else is here? Please come on video. Who else is here? Talk to us. Before she leaves, where is her? You guys are moderating today, Ba. Where is her now? In Mozele. Okay. You guys are moderating today, Ba. You and Amarachi.
No, I'm not. I'm not moderating. You actually placed me.
Okay. Okay. So what are you handling?
The quiz.
Just the quiz. All right. Thank you. No problem. Assorted Blessing. What's up with you? What are you doing? What are you handling? Your mic. I'm not hearing you. Unmute your mic. Yes, unmute it. Your mic is still muted. Your mic is muted. No, we can't hear you. Can you?
No, I can't hear her.
Nobody, we don't do this test. The mic wants to. Omozele, Blessing. What are your questions? What are your questions? Where is Keturah? Assorted Blessing, we can't hear you. You have to sort out the phone.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, finally we can hear you. Finally. So Assorted Blessing, what are you handling? You've gone off again. We can't hear you again. We can't hear you. What's happening? There's something wrong. Please sort out yourself. I'll get back to you. Try and sort out your maybe log out.
The of video about our country, Nigeria, and small introductions to it.
Okay, try. Okay, try and play it from your side. Try and play it from your side. Let's see whether you can play the video. Monica, as members, they can play their videos, right?
No.
So Keturah, try and see whether you can play.
No, it's the person that is handling it. It's the person that is handling it that can do that, sir. Let her start.
Okay, just no, you can play. Just hold on. Don't transfer the responsibility to her. Just hold on. You can play. But Monica, play the Nigeria as a tourist location. Play the video from your side. Monica, play the video. Nigeria as a tourist location. It was sent to the group.
I think she has to be made a co-host for her to be able to play.
To play her video, yes. So that's what I'm thinking. Let Monica try. Monica, people that are playing videos, you have to make them co-hosts.
Yes, sir.
Keturah is playing a video. Who is the one doing the Jollof Wars?
I'm the one, sir.
So make Odinakachi a co-host.
Yes,
who else is playing the video again? So make Keturah and Odinakachi co-host, please. Time is going, we have barely 18 minutes to 7 o'clock. We need to test those videos. Monica, please, while you're making them co-hosts, play the videos. Let's test the videos. Who else is here? I'm not seeing you on video. You have something to do today. I need to see you on video. Who are the hosts for today's event? Amarachi and somebody is hosting today's event. Where are they? Mommy K is talking about a testimonial. Samira, testimonial. Where are they? Jollof Wars is here. Nigeria as a tourist location is here. The keynote speaker has confirmed she will join by 20 minutes past 7. The quiz, Omozele, the quiz you're handling, we cannot answer, we cannot answer. So can we have an idea of your questions? Okay, Keturah, she's sharing the video now. Okay, beautiful. So Keturah, because you're a co-host, you can share your video. We are waiting. It's about playing. It has not played. Yeah, who is there?
Someone, Hamazali.
Okay.
You asked about the questions I'll be asking today. So I actually brought up questions around African women, like women who have achieved really exceptional feats.
Fantastic.
So, what's her name? Assorted Blessing reached out and said that I should base my question around the video that I was shared on the show. So these were the questions I was able to get from there. But I have questions that I have for women, so which you think would actually be the best option. So the question on the quiz, on the video, or on the history and culture of Nigeria. The question number 1 is, what's the tallest rock in Nigeria called, and what part of Nigeria can it be found? The answer is actually Zuma Rock in Niger State, northern part of Nigeria. And the second question is, what season in Nigeria does the Zuma Rock go up in flames? Then the third, which African country shares the boundary with which queen built her city with smooth sand using her hands? City was that? That's the Queen Amina of Zara. So these were the questions that we were able to get of
Okay.
Africa. But this was
The video Ketura will play. Is it the video Ketura
Hello?
will play? Is it the video Ketura will play?
Yes. But this way, I would like to read out the questions that I drafted initially that has to do with strong African women.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, see,
okay. The one I just read
those
out
questions are fine. Even with the strong African women, it's fine because we don't really have time. Strong African women is fine. The first set of questions is fine, but you've not talked about questions from Nigerian Jollof. You have to ask something from there to maybe another 5 questions from there and mix it up. So it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
You're good to go.
Making 10 questions because I have 5 questions.
You can make it 15 and tell them number 1 to 15. Make your choice. Choose from number 1 to 15. So just make it 15 questions. Ask them to pick a number. Any number they pick, the question comes up.
Oh, wow. So I have to draft like 10 other questions right now from the Jollof video.
Okay. No, maybe 5. No, you already have questions around strong women now. How many questions do you have around strong women?
Okay, so okay. I have 5 questions from strong women. I have 5 questions from the video on. Okay. Then I should
so just make an extra.
All right, that's fine.
Thank you. Ketura, please, on to you now. Ketura, please play your video, please. Let's be sure it's
That's what I'm struggling to do. I cannot even put it here.
Let me play mine.
Okay, no problem.
Let me play mine.
Okay, you play yours. Yes, Odinaka, play yours. Beautiful, beautiful. I just want to be sure that it's playing. Let it start playing. Then we'll know that yours is working. Okay, it has not started playing on my side, but I can see your screen. Odinaka, is it playing at your side?
Yes, I see.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, yes, is any other person seeing it?
Is there other people seeing it? It's saying
I cannot see too.
It's a blank screen. Okay, Moranike, okay, Odinaka, you can remove the video from the screen. Moranike, try and play it. As the admin, I think it's data. It's the data that is well. Odinaka, remove the video. Remove the video. Thank you. Odinaka, close the video. Press X and close the video. Moranike, I think Odinaka, you posted this video in the committee group, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, it's in my own background. Moranike.
Okay, hello. Good evening, this is Vicky.
Yeah, good evening. Vicky, 1 second, I'll get back to you, please. 1 second. Welcome. Who is talking?
Vicky.
Morenike, unmute yourself and talk to me. Let me know you heard me. Morenike? 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 You've unmuted yourself now. Can you talk, please?
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. So
Hello?
please, can you play the 2 videos? I can hear you. I can hear you. Play the 2 videos. We have barely 8
Hello?
minutes before we go live.
Hello, good evening.
Who is talking now? I can
This is Assorted Blessing, sir.
Hello,
hear you.
sir.
You can mute your mic, please. Yeah, Morenike, I can hear you. Morenike, can you play the 2 videos now?
Hello, I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Whoever is talking, Vera, I
As-
can hear you. Just mute.
Assorted Blessing.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me now,
Yes,
please?
I can. Okay.
Okay,
What are you
thank you.
supposed to handle as a blessing?
We're supposed to moderate with Amarachi.
Where is Marachi? Where's Amarachi?
Started
Okay,
earlier today.
no problem. So you have the program now. You saw the program in the group. So you can moderate using the program.
Yes, sir.
Yes, WhatsApp, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You can mute your mic. There's one thing we have to attend to now. That's the video. Morenike, I saw your message. I can
Hello,
hear
sir.
you. Morenike, can you play
Can
the?
you hear me?
Yes.
I can. I can hear you. Play the videos. I just sent you a WhatsApp message. Morenike. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ketura, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Please try playing your video again. But it's on the group now, Morenike. They should reshare what now to the group of the committee. You see the 2 videos. Ketura and Odinaka, please go to the WhatsApp group, the committee group again, and reshare your videos immediately, please. Morenike has changed her system. So just go back. You don't have to log out. Just go back into the WhatsApp, the committee WhatsApp group, and drop the videos again, because the new system she's using doesn't have the videos. Meanwhile, when you're done, Ketura, try and play your video directly from here. Who is handling the networking session? Are you on the networking session?
Yes, I'm
Assorted Blessing.
on. It's Vicky.
Vicky. Okay, Vicky is here. So, Assorted Blessing, once we start, you move over to Vicky. So she handles the networking session. Everybody needs to introduce themselves. Whose mic is on? Can you mute your mic, Vera? Vera, mute your mic. Morenike, once we start the program, you have to, at the back end, mute everybody's mic, so that sometimes some people unknowingly leave their mic on. Ketura, have you resent it to her and try playing the video yourself?
Yes, I've
Odinaka,
resent it. I've resent
Okay.
it.
Are you try playing the video? Odinaka, have you resent the video?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's start with Ketura. Ketura, now try playing the video from your side, because I'm sure she has made you a co-host.
Okay.
I've shared the video on the planning committee platform now.
Is there no volume? Who is playing the video? But is there no volume? We can't hear anything. Monica, volume.
Sir. Yes, my own. This one is not my own, it's for the jollof rice.
For your own, sorry. Jollof rice. So what's the problem? Moira and play Ketura's story centers. Let's see whether there's a volume. One more minute we'll go live. Moira, this video, let's know whether there is volume. Amachi, welcome. I saw you coming in.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Monica, there's no volume. Oh. Who can help us solve this volume issue? Huh. Can anybody hear the volume from their side?
No, I'm not hearing it.
Monica, in your settings, and when you joined, when you joined the video in your settings, did you accept, did you say the sound should come by Wi-Fi? So why is there no volume? Wow.
It is a very historical
I can make me co-host. Let me try. People will start joining now.
Especially for the indigenes of Kaduna State. It harbors their history, backing to medieval times, an era as far back as 1549. It is said that this wall was built with mud by Queen Amina herself. Queen Amina is regarded as a legend among the Hausa people for her military exploits, as she controlled the trade route in the region, erecting a network of commerce within the great earthen walls that surrounded Hausa cities within her dominion.
It's okay. So the volume is out. So we are good to go, right? Everybody's ready.
Tainapa Free Zone and Resort,
So,
business and
on
leisure
the
resort, located north of Calabar Municipality, Cross River State, Nigeria. It has a magnificent scenario with an exotic ambience which usually mesmerizes tourists. It is 860,000 square feet and comprises an inner
Associate Blessing, unmute your mic. Who is running your panel session?
Who is doing what, sir?
Joining your panel
There
session.
is Mrs. Ifoma. There is
The panel section is Amarachi that is handling it. She's coming up now. She has like 4 people that are joining her for the panel section. Amarachi is on.
Mrs. Adeni. Can you hear me?
Amarachi,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Amarachi. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Okay, so there is there is Mrs. Adeniyi, Adeyemi, there is Mrs. Ijoma Oji, and then there is Inechika Oga, and there is also, sorry,
I'm on my phone, so let me mute my phone. Okay. And then there is Mrs. Ifoma, the one for crypto.
Thank you. So people are coming up already. Assorted, please, you're the one moderating with her, please. When people come up, tell them to mute their microphones. When they want to introduce themselves, Vera, ask them to go on video to introduce themselves. After they introduce themselves, they can decide to go off video, right? But they should go to videos and introduce themselves. Then people have started coming. So we are live. So we are already live, but we start effectively in 5 minutes past 7. Thank you. I'll be going off my video to go and do the last broadcast to get everybody to come on board. So if you don't see me on video, I'm still here, but I'm just going to do the broadcast to get everybody come on board.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
In 5 minutes past 7, you can start.
Okay, Amarachi.
Can we have background music? The place is too quiet. Moranika, if you can do that, make Assorted, please make Assorted a co-host also, so that we can have some background music. So I've done the broadcast, so people will start coming in now. I've done the broadcast to remind them. So people will start coming in. So exactly 5 minutes past 7, we'll go live. I'll still go out again to go and remind more people to come in, right? So 5 minutes past 7, Assorted, you're live. Moranika, please make Assorted Blessing the co-host so she follows the program. When you need me, let me know you need me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. If you can hear me, please let me know with a thumbs up. Hi, if you can hear me, let me know with a thumbs up. Hi. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. I'm excited. Awesome. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Who is as excited as I am? This is Africa Women Summit. Let me see the excitement. Are we excited? I'm so delighted to welcome you all to this virtual event. If you have a sister who is not here, please buzz her, tell her something is happening. Today, something is happening this evening. It's about to get very, very hot in here. I'm not even kidding. Are you excited? Let me see your chats. Somebody dance in the chat section. Someone give me a thumbs up. Someone put the fire emoji. Express yourself with an emoji in the chat section. Let's see you. Let's see you express yourself in the chat session. I am dancing, actually. I am also in love with everybody. So there's my love emoji. Show me something in the chat section. Let's see how excited you are about this event. I am over the moon excited. Awesome. Our people are dancing. People are giving hugs. People are loving. This is awesome. It's what we are known for as African women. Exciting, exciting. Awesome. Okay. Told them to come around. Something is happening. Have you told? Nobody should miss out on this. Tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them. Awesome. Okay, my name is Amarachi Igwekalu. I am a beautiful Nigerian from the extraordinary Nigeria. I'm not trying to intimidate others. I'm just saying. My name is Amarachi Igwekalu, and I'm excited to welcome you to the June virtual event by the Africa Women Summit. Awesome. So this meeting is ably hosted by Nigeria. Nigerians, please let me see you in the comment section. Show yourselves in the comment section. This event is brought to you, put together, packaged, spiced, arranged, and served by the Nigerians. Please celebrate them in the comment section. Nigerians, show yourself. Yay, 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 yay. We're excited. We're excited to host you. We have a whole lot planned for you today. A whole lot. Just sit back, fasten your seatbelt, and anticipate an excellent ride today. Definitely this we're online flights, Nigeria, June, AWS, and this flight is going to take you and land you safely. Safe. We're excited to have you. So please tell me, where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? What country are you joining us from? Tell us in the comment section. What country are you joining us from? What part of Africa are you joining us from? What part of the continent are you joining us from? Tell us in the comments. Oh, there's New York, USA. Awesome, Chineme. Good to have you all the way from New York. You see, I told you this is going to be exciting. Marilyn from Cameroon. Good to have you. Sami from Namibia. Exciting to have you here. Oh yeah, Kenya, Uganda, there's Nancy from Kenya, there's Virtuous Woman from Africa, Uganda. There is Just Plato Toyin from Jos, there is Ima from Ghana, there is Margaret from Cameroon. Ooh, Namibia in the house. It's a full house. It's a full house. I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. super, super, super excited. Yay, Vera, my Vera. Happy to see you too, Vera. Yay, thank you. Warrior Faith from Kenya. Awesome. There is Saint from Tanzania. Saidati from Uganda. Awesome, 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 awesome. My pretty ladies, I'm excited to see you. Hey, there is Abuja. What's up? Abuja people, how are you? How are you? There is Nene from Gambia. Woo, exciting, exciting, exciting. Chidima from Nigeria. Glad to have you. Awesome, 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 awesome. This is getting really, 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 really exciting. I'm so glad we're all here. I'm sure those of us who were in South Africa are excited to connect again and to see everyone's face. If you can, please have your camera on. It doesn't matter whether your eyebrows are laid or the hair is laid or there is makeup on. We just want to see your pretty face. So please, if you can, turn on the camera. I'm excited to have everyone here. Winnie from Abuja, you are welcome. So welcome everyone. As we all know, this is an avenue for us to network, for us to connect, for us to learn about each other's countries, for us to educate ourselves. The theme today is on finances, scaling, growing your finance, and I think it is a topic that is very, very timely, especially now with everything that is going on. Wherever you are, you're experiencing, some economic downturn, and I believe that this is just the topic that we all need to hear as women who are growing our businesses or our personal finances. Whatever it is that you're doing, financing is just at the core of it, and it's a topic that we should definitely be having, a conversation that doesn't, we should have and keep having. So I'm excited to have you. Welcome, Ubani Vivian from Nigeria. Welcome, Toyin. Welcome, Nene. Happy to reconnect and see you all again. So like I said, sit down, fasten your seatbelt. It's about to be a ride. All right. It's about to be a ride. So once again, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Like we all know, one of the core things that we're going to our keynote session is networking, and that brings me to our next session. I'm going to be handing over to a delectable lady, Mrs. Vicky, who is going to take us on through the networking session. Thank you all for being here, and let's do this.
Okay, thank you, Amara, for ushering me in. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you. Good to have everyone on board.
We can hear you.
Thank you. Good to have everyone on board. And interestingly, this is one timeout that we've all been waiting and expecting. And honestly, Nigeria setting the pace. We need to ensure that today's seminar goes pretty beautiful for everyone to enjoy. So I'm welcoming everybody to the networking section. But before I proceed, I want to start with two important quotes I love making reference to. One in particular is in connection with the important 3 C's that life offers us. And what are those 3 C's? They are the choices, the chances, and the changes that we expect. So it is from the choices that we make. It is those choices that we create avenues for chances, and those chances will also create avenues for opportunities that we expect in life. And as African women, we are vested with the responsibility of setting Africa, making it great, and bringing it back to what exactly is meant to be, the giant of Africa. We know that as women, we have been vested with or saddled with the responsibility of taking the bull by the horn. And in doing this, we need ourselves. In achieving this great feat, we need to come to that we achieve all of the possible ways of creating expansion in Nigeria and achieving the things we want to achieve. So as women of Africa, we need to put our feet on ground. We need to put in the necessary energy, come together as one, and then achieve that to which we expected of. However, we know that it is not an easy task. So many things are bedeviling Nigeria and indeed the African country. As a Nigerian, it's not been easy. And I know round about another parts of Africa, we've been having challenges, especially the woman front. We've been having challenges of gender inequality. We've been having challenges with engaging in so many other fronts that women are expected to or given little or no chance to. But when we come together and create a synergy amongst ourselves, we realize that it is well possible for us to achieve them. And so we need to rise. As African women, we need to rise, despite the odds, despite the challenges, despite the picture that is being created that we cannot do it. Within ourselves, we know, yes, we can. So as African women, we need to rise up to the challenge. We need to ensure that we do everything that is needful, especially when we come together to achieve it. So on this part of the networking section, we're expected to come together and achieve a purpose. Networking gives us an opportunity to meet with each other, expand our knowledge, get to know each other. Then other career paths we may have looked at and want to engage in, the networking section will give us an opportunity to look into that and then come together. And then another important aspect of networking is it gives us an opportunity to meet with people, to relate with people, and then form strong bonds and relationships. So, like Amarachide introduced me, my name is Victoria Agbara Okun. I'm a mother to two beautiful girls, and I am a multipreneur. I like to know a little bit of everything. I love cooking. I love traveling a lot. I love meeting people. And that gives me an edge because it makes me face a lot of experiences, become adventurous. And at the end of the day, I go home with a lot of things. So I want us to use this platform ably presented and put together by our very own Belema to see how we can come together as African women and achieve a lot of it. And yes, we can. It is not undoable. It's something we can do. And on that basis, we need to have this first at the back of our mind. Whatever we're doing and we're not bringing trust into it, we're not bringing integrity into it, we're not bringing loyalty into it, it might somehow be difficult for us to work as a team. So no minding our background, no minding who we are, whether we're rich, whether we're poor, the fact that we're together here shows that we can be great sisters. Like the Bible or the Holy Book will always say, you always have a mother, a father, or a brother far different from your blood. So I believe strongly that this forum can help bring us together. We can come up with so many ideas, beautiful ones, and then we can work together to make sure we achieve these ideas. There are things we can do, and yes, we can if we put our hands together to achieve them. So for this networking section, I want us not to forget the fact that we have a lot to benefit from it. Although I don't know how feasible this is going to be. I initially had the intention that we're going to create some rooms that would give us the opportunity to participate in different minds or different areas of interest. I was looking at creating a room for fitness and health, and then another one for business, those are interested in business. So we can know areas of tilt, whatever interest that we want and we decide to put together. Then for those that are philanthropists, for those who want to create their own form of NGOs and all that, we can also have such forum or such room so we can discuss. But for purposes of time, I think we can do all of that here. So I want us to look first at the issues that has to do with health, fitness, and all of it, lots. But before we go into that, I already saw Amarachi in different parts of the continent. And so I want somebody from Uganda to introduce herself, tell us a lot of interesting things about Uganda and some other beautiful things of interest that you think you can present to us. So can any sister from Uganda volunteer to take up on that part?
Hello, good evening, everybody. Victoria, 1 second, please. Let me just interject a bit. Good evening, everybody. Okay, this is Mr. Belema, the founder of the African Women Summit. Thank you, Victoria. for your wonderful session. I would have to just moderate that session a little bit, because if we have everybody here take the microphone, we will not leave here. And our keynote speaker has already joined us, because she said she's joining by 20 minutes past 7. So Victoria, please, will you permit me to hand over the mic back to Amarachi and Blessing to continue the moderation? For introductions, please, everyone introduce yourself in the comment section. As we go on, Amarachi and Blessing will read from there alongside Victoria. We'll read the comments there and how you have introduced yourself. Because if we take from each person, we are getting to about 100 people or so here. I mean, we wouldn't finish this session, and it's supposed to run for just an hour. So Amarachi, back to you. Please take over the floor and just quickly go through the program. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Belema. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me like we did before with a show of hands, let me know. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. Vicky. So please feel free to introduce yourself in the comment section and let's know who is here. We know we have people from different parts of the continent on here. From my introduction in the beginning, we saw people from Tanzania, from Uganda, from the Gambia, from Namibia. You guys are all here. So please go ahead, make use of the chat session, and please introduce yourself. Do we have our video ready, or do we go right into the keynote session? Are we ready? Someone please let me know. Do we go into our video or we go right into our keynote session?
I think the videos are ready. I think the first video can go up, after which we can introduce our keynote.
Awesome. So we told you that this ride is about to take you to, just get ready. Do you have your seatbelts on? I have my seatbelt on. You can't see it, but I have it on. Do you have your seatbelts on? Get ready. We're about to show you Nigeria. So get to know Nigeria in this video. And trust me, there are certain things you think you know Nigeria, we're about to blow your mind. So get ready for this video. Take it off. Who has the video played? And let us show them who we are.
African countries with a yet-to-be-exploited tourist sector. Characterized by long stretches of exotic beaches, its unique Afro-Jam music, lush mountains, a diversity of languages, and well-preserved culture, it is bounded by the Sahel to the north and the south by the Gulf of Guinea in the Atlantic Ocean. Nigeria has a land surface area of 923,769 square kilometers and an estimated population of over 218 million people inhabiting its 36 states. It is the continent's most populated country, harboring the continent's second largest metropolitan area, Lagos. In this video, we will be providing you with information on the top 15 places to visit while on a trip to Nigeria. 15. Queen Amina's Wall. It is located in Kaduna State in the north-central region of Nigeria with Zaria as its capital. It is a very historical and strong cultural heritage site, especially for the indigenes of Kaduna State. It harbors their history, backing to medieval times, an era as far back as 1549. It is said that this wall was built with mud by Queen Amina herself. Queen Amina is regarded as a legend among the Hausa people for her military exploits, as she controlled the trade routes in the region, erecting a network of commerce within the great earthen walls that surrounded Hausa cities within her dominion. 14. Tinapa Free Zone and Resort. Tinapa Free Zone and Resort is a business and leisure resort located north of Calabar Municipality, Cross River State, Nigeria. It has a magnificent scenario with an exotic ambience which usually mesmerizes tourists. It is 860,000 square feet and comprises an entertainment strip that contains a digital cinema, a casino, a children's arcade, restaurants, a mini amphitheater, a nightclub, and pubs. It equally makes room for a water park, leisure land, parking space for 4,000 cars, and an artificial tidal lake that is created from the Calabar River. 13. Aham Waterfalls. These are the mysterious, magical, and super attractive waterfalls in Nigeria, found in Amagwe village of Alm Town, Enugu State, Nigeria. It is an attraction site for tourists and pilgrims. The waterfall is covered with gigantic rocks. It is made up of various immaculate lakes, a waterfall as well as a monastery. Christian followers consider this place holy and monks practice religious activities here. Its beautiful scenery results from the waterfalls, where the water cascades over its top, forming a stream. Let us know if you're already finding this video interesting by liking it and subscribing to our channel. Next. 12. Ejumenam National Forest. This area in the Niger Delta region of southeast Nigeria covers part of the old Nemba Kingdom, which is now divided into the Nembi and Brass local government areas in Bayelsa State. It is made up of an incredible mass of vegetation that covers the Niger River. This Delta Woods plays host to one of Nigeria's most astounding showcases of biodiversity. Going by the presence of the biggest chimpanzee provinces on the planet, who watch the freshwater swamps and the verdant coverings projecting cries through the wild as they go. It also is an additional home to the uncommon Niger Delta colobus and different primates worth seeing. Because of its distance, travel here won't be simple, however. The untrodden undergrowth and untamed wilds may very well be worth the effort. 11. Erin-Ijesha Waterfalls. Located on the southwestern slopes of the Effen Ridge in Erin-Ijesha Town, Osun State, Nigeria, Erin-Ijesha is a 7-step waterfall in a rural location of Osun State, remarkably known for its delightful water highlight that attracts tourists. The second cascade is the most gigantic of all, with the waters diving down a 40 meters high cliff. In the rainy season, when the stream channel is at its flooding levels, the copious plunge is the most peculiar. Moving toward the east is an incredible spot for calming those drained climbing muscles, leading to the second fall reserved for the brave. If you are still watching our video, it means you found it quite interesting, and it will mean a lot to us that you like and share it, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. 10. Gishaka Gumti National Park. It is a national park located in the northeastern states of Taraba and Adamawa in Nigeria, at the international boundary with Cameroon. It covers an excess of 6,731 square kilometers of land. It is also contiguous with the Faro and Chebol Mbado National Parks in the Republic of Cameroon. Established in 1991, after the combination of two extraordinary Nigerian game holds, it's celebrated for its winding waterways, some of which additionally incidentally transform into amazing shows of thundering cascades and riparian living spaces. It has diverse fauna, recorded to host up to 103 species of mammals in the park, such as elephants, lions, antelopes, monkeys, gorillas, leopards, golden cats, books, hyenas, and waterbucks. 9. Zuma Rock. The monolith is located in Madala, Niger State, to the north of Abuja, comprising of sandy concealment that hangs like a haze over Zuba Town. The rock ranks high as one of the choice tourist attractions in the country. It is equally depicted on the 100 Naira banknote. The other mountains in and around it stay a considerable distance from it, which the Zuba people see as a form of respect being paid by the other mountains to the rock for its royal presence in the locality. The Zuma Rock is very tall. It is the tallest rock in Nigeria. Paying a visit to this site between April and October, which marks the rainy season in central Nigeria where the rock is situated, would allow you to see the much talked about Zuma Rock fire, wherein the apex of the Zuma Rock catches fire under heavy rainfall, and this has remained one of the wonders of Zuma Rock. 8. The New Africa Shrine. Also known as the Fela Shrine, it is an open-air music and entertainment center, built in honor of the late Fela Anikulapo Kuti. It is a popular tourist attraction found in Ikija, Lagos State. He was named the father of Afro music, given that his genre of music was an inspirational storytelling lyrics genre. It serves as the host location of the annual Felabration Music Festival. It is currently managed by Femi Kuti and Yekini Anikulapo Kuti, and was reopened to the general public on the 15th of October 2000. It serves as a replacement for the Old Africa Shrine, created in 1970 by Fela Kuti, which was burnt down in 1977. Also, the New Africa Shrine showcases Fela's photo galleries and serves as musical performances, ground for Femi Kuti and Sun Kuti. For a touristic experience in Nigeria, visit this shrine and enjoy its live late-night music band display while sipping on a mug of evening palm wine. 7. Guo Pine Forest. Guo Pine is one of the unique forest dynasties located in old Enugu Onitsha Road, Nigeria. The forest hosts a limestone cave sculpted with a small waterfall that forms a shallow pool at the bed of the cave that makes for its tourist center, leaving its viewers with a blast of awesomeness. It is a forest romantically built by nature and characterized by sharp twists, which are desirable by adventure seekers. It is equally a getaway picnic location for tourists and people in search of a peaceful, quiet walk away from the busy, crowded city. 6. Kainji Lake National Park. This is the merger of Zagurma Game Reserves and Borgu, which created the park in 1979, covering an area of 5,340 square kilometers. The park is located in the northwest central part of the country between Niger and Kwara states, 500 kilometers from Lagos and 385 kilometers northeast of Abuja. It has the Olemeni, Doro, and Manyara rivers as its main rivers. The park houses a lot of wildlife, such as elephants, lions, buffaloes, antelope, hunting dogs, hippos, and so many others. It equally is one of the largest parks in Nigeria. Are you a Nigerian living in any of the above-mentioned places or a tourist who has once paid a visit to these sites? Please do leave a comment below telling us about your experience. Now down to our big five. 5. Osun Osogbo Sacred Grove. It is situated on the outskirts of Osogbo, the capital of Osun State, along the banks of the Osun River. It is in the southwestern part of Nigeria, which covers about 75 hectares of land and is largely inhabited by the Yorubas, who are indigenes of the state. This area has been classified as one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, as its sacred forest attracts a large number of tourists and is worth visiting. The Yoruba people believe that the Osun Sacred Grove is home to Osun, the goddess of fertility. Thus, a festival celebrating this fertility goddess takes place yearly in Osogbo. You will find shrines and effigies of different deities scattered about the forest. In addition, the forest contains about 400 different species of plants used for medicinal purposes and consumption by its natives. 4. Ibeno Beach. Located in the local government area of Akwa Ibom State in southeastern Nigeria, it is one of the beaches on the Atlantic Ocean shorelines that stretches for about 30 kilometers from Ibeno to Jamestown. It covers a total area of 1,200 square kilometers, making it the longest sand beach in West Africa, with its major estuary being the Kwa Ibo River estuary. Ibeno Beach exhibits unlimited natural amenities for tourism, such as boating, rafting, skiing, camel riding, horse riding, and many more. The sound of waves splashing with a view of seagulls along the site and the shadows of tall trees cast on the sand is in addition to the pleasant and fascinating view of the Gulf of Guinea that also acts as an attraction to travelers from all over the world. Its beautiful scenery allows for events such as the Christmas Fun Fair, Miss Bikini Beach Carnival, the Valentine's Day Show, and other events hosted here. 3. The Oluma Rock. It is located in the ancient city of Abeokuta, a name which loosely translates to under the rock. It is 137 meters above sea level and is surrounded by great swaths of yam fields and maize farms, swaying wooded savanna, and palm plantations. It was originally inhabited by the Egba people who found refuge at the Oluma Rock during intertribal wars in the 19th century. It is about an hour's drive from the metropolitan city of Lagos. A trip to Oluma Rock usually commences with a climb up the man-made stairs carved into the rock. The top presents visitors with an enchanting 360-degree view of the city surrounding, such as the old St. Peter's Cathedral, the first church in Nigeria, the Ogun River, the city's beautiful central mosque, the Alake's Palace, which is the royal king's palace, and many others can all be sighted from atop the rock. The city is culturally and historically enriched with many artifacts relatively important to the establishment of the city, and the museum at Olumo Rock is one of the places to learn about the past. New renovations completed in early 2006 upgraded the infrastructure of the site to play host to its fine cultural museum, restaurants, water fountain, and the ancient Otaka Market. 2. Lekki Conservation Center. The reserve area, covering a land area of 78 hectares, is located on Lekki Peninsula, next to the Lekki Lagoon, which protects the Lekki Peninsula's wetlands consisting of swamp and savanna habitats. This center represents the flagship project of the Nigeria Conservation Foundation for the preservation of unique biodiversity and scenic, natural, and scientific recreational values of the coastal environs of Western Nigeria. It equally is endowed with a variety of plants and animal life. The wetlands are managed by the Nigerian Conservation Foundation and now include an 8-system footpath, with hiking trails and stepping stones to cross waterways. With a boulevard of coconut trees leading to a well-laid-out car and visitors park, it is one to make your tourism experience whole. 1. Yankari Game Reserve. It is the country's biggest wildlife reserve park, located in the south-central part of Bauchi State in the northeastern area of the country. It covers an area of about 2,244 square kilometers. It is home to several natural warm water springs, as well as a wide variety of flora and fauna. It is one of the most popular eco-destinations in West Africa and home to over 50 mammal species, including the African bush elephant, olive baboon, Pata's monkey, Tantalus monkey, roan antelope, western hartebeest, West African lion, African buffalo, waterbuck, bushbuck, and hippopotamus. It is the most popular destination for tourists in Nigeria and, as such, plays a crucial role in developing and promoting tourism and ecotourism in Nigeria. Okunu National Park, Tarkwa Bay Beach, and Jabi Boat Club are other places you can visit while in Nigeria. What other places have you all visited on your trip to the Giant of Africa? Please do well to drop them in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Amazing. Please, who is inspired to visit Nigeria? Who is inspired? If I wasn't Nigerian, I'd be planning my next trip to Nigeria. Like from the southeast to the northwest to the northeast, north central, every single part of Nigeria is given. Please show up in the comment section. Tell me, are you inspired to come to Nigeria? Are you inspired? You should be booking my flight to Nigeria. If I'm moving into the next session, which is, as I said, please do. Okay, we'll be moving into the best part of this meeting, which is our virtual, this keynote speaker session. And of course, we all know why we're here. We're going to be talking about our finances, growing, scaling our finances. Like I said at the beginning, this is a very timely topic, and no better person to take us on this topic than the delectable, distinguished Sola Adesokin. Like, you guys, you don't know her, but we know what we're talking about. And just give me a second. I'll be reading her bio, and after the bio, I would welcome her right over to talk to us. Make sure your seatbelts are still fastened, because we're about to take it even a notch higher, right? So Sola Adesokin is a notable entrepreneur, financial expert, and founder of Smart Stewards, with a passion for empowering individuals with financial literacy. Sola has made significant contributions to the financial industry. She's widely recognized for her expertise in personal finance management, wealth creation, and business growth strategies. As the founder of Smart Stewards, Shola Adesokin has established a platform dedicated to educating and mentoring individuals on effective money management, investment strategies, and financial independence. Through Smart Stewards, she has impacted the lives of many people by providing practical guidance and tools for achieving financial success. That is not all. Furthermore, Shola Adesokin's accomplishments have gained recognition on a global scale. She is a member of the Forbes Council, an exclusive community of influential leaders, executives, and entrepreneurs. This prestigious membership speaks to her expertise and reputation in the financial realm. Shola Adesokin's career has been characterized by a commitment to helping individuals transform their financial lives. Her guidance and insights have been instrumental in equipping people with the knowledge and skills needed to make sound financial decisions and build lasting wealth. Please show up in the session, in the comment section with a round of applause with your best emoji. Please welcome the comment section. Clap if you want to dance, if you want to jump, if you want to somersault, if you want to tumble, whatever you want to do, please do it, and let's welcome her to the stage. I can't see you in the comment section. Show how excited you are about this topic. Let's see you. Let's see you. Let's see you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's show her that we have been waiting. We have been waiting for her. Ma'am, you have the floor, and African women are excited to have you.
Awesome. Good evening, everyone. Please, you could confirm you can hear me loud and clear. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear. We can hear you.
All right. You guys literally have my mumu button, as they say in Nigeria. What that means is that, I don't know whatever you used to get me here. I've been traveling. I just got back into Nigeria this morning, and I'm badly jet lagged. I missed out the final emails, and I'm like, is this program still holding? So I have been surviving with coffee all day just to be awake, to be a part of this meeting. So thank you for having me, and thank you to the organizers. I hope my internet cooperates in case I go off. Don't worry, I'll be back. But for time, just let me know that you can hear me loudly and clearly. Are we still together? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome. Welcome, ladies from all over Africa. It gives me joy to be in your presence today and be talking about what I am passionate about. I like talking to people, and especially women, about their finance.
Welcome, everybody. As we wait for her, I'm sure she's reconnecting. Let's just be patient. Okay.
Yeah, pardon me. I will probably change my connection, but let's just go on. And I was saying that I was going from pillar to post looking for a financial savior. But over time, I realized that, I am the savior of myself. Yes, I know God is our God. But when it comes to finances, when it comes to financial literacy, there is no savior anywhere. You are your savior, right? You've got to understand how to make, manage, and multiply resources. So it just gives me joy that we have a diverse audience tonight. And without much ado, I'm just going to be sharing a few points with you to sort of motivate you to take action and to just help you realize that, you've got a lot of potentials with your resources. You have the potential to build wealth. You have the potential to become an African giant. All of us here have the potentials of becoming the, richest woman in Africa, the richest Black woman, the richest woman in the world. Do you understand? Because the people who currently are not have two heads. Literally, they are doing something that we need to do. They are, and then we can shine as well. Do you see? So I need you to tell yourself, I'm putting potential richest woman in Africa. I am a potential richest woman in the world. I am a potential richest Black woman in the world. And I am a potential richest person in the world. Ladies, we've got it. Can you see? So I want to see those comments running. And admin, I would like to share my screen so that I can quickly run through my keynote speech and just like I said, motivate and inspire us. As I am Amara, thank you. I do thank you. I am a potential richest woman in the world. See it, say it. If you can conceive it, you can absolutely achieve it. All right, can I share my screen? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. This very quickly. Let me share. All right. Can you share quickly? So proven strategies for managers. Now, like I said, I am talking to potential richest people in the world. I mean, just talk about a few things. I want us to first of all understand the African economic landscape. We'll talk about effective finance, talk about how we can develop our skills, adaptability. We'll talk about net, then we'll talk about maintaining resilience and well-being. There's no doubt that a lot of things have been happening in Africa, in your country, Liberia, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, wherever you've been watching. I am Nigerian. I live in Nigeria, even though I serve people from all around the world. And we know the things that have characterized our economy in the last few weeks, few months. We've had a new president, fuel subsidy has been removed. There's been one policy or the other that has been shaking us. When my husband picked me up from the airport today, traveled just as the fuel subsidy thing was announced. I was asking him, I said, because at the time I traveled, 12,000 Naira would effectively fill my tank on a monthly basis. And so I asked him, I said, dear, how much would fill my tank these days? And he says maybe 60, 70K per month. I'm like, wow. And you see, literally, we have not experienced any income raise. I'm an entrepreneur. Yet, the cost of living has gone up. You see, we're faced with things beyond our control. So when I say you have to be your own financial savior, I'm saying that most times there are things outside of your control more than things within your control. For example, for those who live in Nigeria, we didn't see it coming. We didn't know the fuel subsidy was going to hit us like that. Did we have control over it? No. But what are some of the things that we have control over? We'll talk about it as we go on in this presentation. Why should you be interested in financial planning and control? Why should you be interested in becoming your own financial savior? There's a quote by Stephen Covey, and he says one of the best unnoticed drains on individuals' productivity is the distraction that financial stress puts on people. Ladies, do you agree with me that when you have financial issues, when you're broke, when your bank account, yes or yes? If your bank account is, you're like, there's something doing me, there's something worrying me, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when you check and deep further down, you'll realize that it is financial related. So finances or financial issues, marriages and all of that, we must take it serious. You see, I also want to let us know before I continue that, see, there are projections that women are taking a major role, in the order of things as relating to wealth creation. So beyond the financial drain, there's also this thing. You remember I said you're a potential rich woman. You're a potential billionaire. There are studies that time will not permit me to share, but it says that 1% of the world's wealth, and that's likely to grow significantly in the years ahead. Over the next 4 years, women will add 5 trillion to the wealth pool globally every year, faster than in the past year. So if we take our position well as women, if we implement and execute some of the things I'm going to be sharing tonight, you are going to be part of these statistics. Because I know when women see these things, I mean, such statistics as the one I have just read out, you know, there's that tendency to want to exclude yourself. We're going to make wealth, and women are going to be at the forefront. In Nigeria, since 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we have had a lot more women, you know, become bank MDs, right? As at 2 years ago as well, I remember doing this presentation at a program, and I said, as well, women in the US Treasury of States, except they have changed that now, was a woman. Canada, Spain, India, Nigeria. Women are taking on more roles, and what that means is that more wealth is flowing onto us. Another reason why you need to take your financial, you know, life more seriously is because every one of us, we operate in 3 economies: personal economy, national economy, global economy. Personal economy is how you make money, how you spend money. To an extent, you have control over it, not 100% control. National economy is what is happening in the country where you live: Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, Togo, wherever. And the global economy is what is happening around the world. More often than not, for the last 2 economies, you do not have control over them. But you see, that personal economy that you have little control over, you have to take it more seriously. And that is what we'll be discussing today. Let me tell you, I mean, based on our agenda, what is the economic landscape in Africa? And because we live in Africa, how can we begin to tap into it as women to build wealth? Remember, I've said that there is an agenda to empower more women. More women are taking on more wealth. More women are building more wealth. But let us look at the landscape in which we operate in as Africans. As Africans. Until you relocate, you are still here. And I tell people, wherever you are, whether in Africa or as a diaspora in the Western world, you must always remember that, I mean, you have the potential of building wealth. See, we are Africans, right? But we have a lot of strengths. Can you still see my screen, please? We have a lot of potentials in Africa. There's abundance of natural resources. There's a demographic advantage with young and a growing population, right? Emerging markets have found Africa to be an attractive investment destination. So many things are happening for us as Africans and in Africa, and we must recognize it, and we must, begin to leverage it as well, leverage them as well. Of course, there are weaknesses. There's infrastructure gaps, there's education and skills gaps, instability, and all of that. But what are the opportunities? The growing consumer market and middle class, there's agricultural development, there's technological advancement, threats, there's economic volatility, there are inequalities, there are complex and inconsistent regulatory environments. No doubt, ladies, no doubt, these things happen, but they cannot stop you and I from building wealth. Those things operate at the national and global level. We must recognize them so that we know the things that we are contending with. And we know the things that are contending with us. And you don't just sit down in your house and think that wealth will navigate towards you without you doing something. Now, when you understand what the odds are, when you understand what the threats and opportunities and the strengths and the weaknesses are, it helps you take action. So all I've been trying to say so far is that, ladies, you have potentials. But in the midst of the potentials, there are threats and there are weaknesses, as much as there are strengths and there are opportunities. So what do we start to do as individuals to build wealth and to do well with our finances in this very dire economy. Now, we have discussed some of those things, and I'm just going to move fast into the practical things. Every woman listening to me today must start to understand how to manage their money. Let me tell you, there are 3 things you do to money. You make it, you manage it. Money will come to you. You provide a service, you sell a product, money. Women is that we do not know how to manage that money. When I talk to my clients, sometimes, one-on-one consultations, I tell people, bring your bank statement when you're coming. Let us review your spending patterns. And when we go through their bank statement, some people do not believe that 100 million has gone through their account in 1 year. They'll be like, this is an eye-opener. Some people do not believe that 150 million has gone through their account. They begin to gasp. They begin to sigh. Because you know what? Money comes, but money goes out faster than it comes. Managing money. As an African woman, whether you are in the continent or outside of the continent, you must learn to manage your finances. It is important. You must befriend your finances. Some people find money issues in dating. I want to think about their bills. And I tell people, see, money is inanimate. It doesn't have life. You are animate. You have life. Who should be wiser? Who should be smarter? You. So why is money inundating you? Francis Bacon says that money is such a great servant, but a bad leader. Money doesn't have life. Money doesn't have emotions. It takes on the emotions of the person who owns it. So I need you to put in the comment box, I'm wiser and smarter than money. I will not be a money. I will not be a servant to money. Do you understand? You must learn to sit down once a month, once a week to say, where is my money coming from? And where is my money going to? I've been on work plus vacation, for the past 3 weeks. But in the middle of it, I created time to look at my expenses to say, when I was leaving home, this was what I planned to spend. Where am I? You sit down, you look at it. Nobody is going to take your finances more seriously for you than you can for yourself. Do you see? So when we talk about budgeting, it's as if we are trying to sort of, restrict you or restrain you. Equipped on your finances. Know where money is coming from. Know where money is going to. Some of us, we indulge. Listen to me. I am not a finance coach that tells people not to spend money. I love life. I enjoy the good things of life. What I tell people is spend smartly. As long as you can plan for it, as long as you have been able to factor it into your plans, go all the way out. And I'm going to show you a budgeting template that I use for myself. I encourage people, you only live once, no doubt. Live a good life. Don't walk, and then realize you're 60 and that you have not really taken care of yourself before you begin to take care of yourself. But it has to be planned for. So in a dry economic situation where we have found ourselves in Africa and even around the world, because the truth is inflation is beating hard. I've been to the UK, I was in the UK, I was in the US during my trip, everybody's complaining. So don't think that because it is Africa, it is worse. There are people who are complaining about inflation, about high cost of living around the world. So you must be able to channel your money. Where is this money coming from? Where is it going to? What is taking my money? Sit down with your bank statement. I know what takes my money. I know my temptations. And sometimes when that temptation is coming this way, I go this way. Let me tell you, can I be real with you, ladies? Can I share some personal things with you? Tell me in the comments, so that you know that we are all in this together. Can I share some personal things with you? Give me yes. Let me see 10 yeses. So I was at the US, somebody is doing some annotation. Please watch it on the screen. I was at the US and about 4 days ago, I went into a store. And, after I went into the store with 2 of my friends, I went out. Hold on a minute. Somebody is annotating my screen. Just hold on. All right, I have disabled it. Who is joining on the screen now? Okay, let me go on. All right, so I was, I went to the store with my friends and I needed a particular item and we didn't find it in the store. By the time we left that store, we saw another store and we're like, okay, let's check here. And from finding one item, I came out with 3 or 4 bags. And I'm like, how did I get here? Even as a finance coach. I'm like, here, followed me to this shop today, or to this store today. It shows you that nobody is you have to keep, managing, you have to keep working on your financial control muscles. And the next day, I just packed some of those things and I returned them because in reality, I did not need them. But some of us, we don't have that remorse. You just keep buying and buying and buying and buying. You have not sorted out your next and buy, you shop and shop and shop until you drop. But I know the ladies on this call, they are not like that. They are financially enabled and empowered women. Am I right? Another thing you need to know is to be able to manage your debt. I don't encourage going into debt, but the reason I put it on this slide is that some people who are in debt who might need this tip. You cannot be in debt and continue to borrow. You will sink. I tell people that when you are repaying debt, it's an obligation to your past. When you're saving, it's an obligation to your future. So you need to think that, the past is gone. You need to hope for the future. Of course, you have to build an emergency fund. Don't forget, I have said that you are your financial savior. You have forces contending against your financial wealth. You have the potential of becoming the richest person, but it takes a lot of work. And these are practical things. Let me go on to my next slide so that I can jump and jump and jump. 1 minute. Now, as we talk about managing your expenses in a dry economic situation like this, you can screen grab this. Now, this is what I encourage in terms of budgeting. I teach the 50-30-20 rule modified. 50% of your money should go into your necessities. Listen to me. 30% should go into your savings. This is a guide. Follow what works for you, but this is a guide. And then 20% should go into your wants. I like to buy a wig. I like to buy a shoe monthly. We're not saying do those things, but just plan for them. Do you see? I have she goes into a restaurant and she orders food for herself every month. And then she says, you know what?
Hello, women. I hope you are enjoying yourself as we wait for her to reconnect. I hope we are getting the points for today.
Hello, please. Again.
Okay. I hope we are enjoying ourselves and I hope we are getting the points for today. As we wait for her to reconnect.
Please, are we getting the recording?
I cannot hear you, ma.
Hello, I think she's back on.
All right, Blessing, thank you so much. Please, before she gets back, please share the link with your group, share the link with your WhatsApp group, your various WhatsApp groups. You can see that something is happening here. So share the link and get them in, as many people as you can to come in. We will have a question and answer session where they can all ask their questions. Go ahead, Blessing, please.
Okay, thank you, Amarachi.
Apologies.
I think we should continue of the African. Is she here?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my network today. Can you still see my screen, please? All right. So I was talking about the importance of masters. I mean, there are people who do not have those things, but who have soft skills and who are able to do what you could do. And now, I'm not saying that your degrees are not important. I'm just saying that you need to develop your skills and make them more adaptable. I'm sure, or I want to believe we are all aware of ChatGPT and all of the things technology is doing. Now, if you're not careful, people are becoming redundant. So learn to improve your skills, identify marketable skills and trends, pursue continuous learning and development, and keep adapting to the changing job market demands. Ladies, my question is, since the beginning of this year up until now, what new skill have you learned? Can you share with us in the comment? What new skill have you learned? What new skills do you intend to learn? How do you want to navigate the second half of the year? All right, I am going to run through this very very quickly so that we can get this out of the way. Seek guidance. Explore collaborative opportunities to improve your income, right? And to increase your ability to make more money. This is a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. I encourage you to read it. It talks about how you can make money from different quadrants as an employee, as a self-employed, as a business owner, and as an investor. I don't want to dwell so much on that. Finally, in this economic season, I want to encourage you to maintain resilience and well-being. All of the things happening have the capacity to affect our mindset. By the way, on my birthday about 3 weeks ago, I launched a new free ebook called Mind Over Money, Embrace Wealth, Embrace a New Mindset. If you go on my Instagram page or my Twitter page, I've got the links to download. I hope before I head out of this meeting, I'll be able to post the link. Go grab that book. Beyond the physical things that you do, you need that mental capacity to be able to go through this season. Manage stress, maintain a positive mindset, prioritize self-care and work-life balance if possible. Seek emotional support and build resilience. What I've been saying in essence, ladies, is that number one, you have great potentials. Number two, there are lots of contending factors. Number three, there's work for you to do. Number four, you need to learn how to manage and navigate your money. Number five, you need to improve your income and take on more skills. You need to make your skills adaptable. And, finally, you need to maintain resilience and well-being. Now, all of these things are things you need to do, rinsing and repeating, rinse and repeat. Don't forget what I said when I started. There is no financial savior anywhere. Wherever you are on the plane today, on my way back, I was looking at the different countries around the world and African countries. And I'm like, gosh, you know, we all are in this. Now, the Western world may have things going on better for them, but we have got to put in a lot more work to achieve those things, but those things are doable. Okay, there's this image on this on my screen or on your screen that I need you to screen grab. It's the cheat code for building wealth. You earn money, you save out of it, you spend out of it. The one you have saved, you invest it, you know, slowly and gradually over time, you will build wealth. Now, there's no time for me to go into how to invest, the things you need to invest in, but there is no surer way. People will come to you with a lot of things. Oh, there's something you can do that will give you 300% in 1 month. Be wary of those things. You know, it's Dave Ramsey, one of my mentors, says that the pathway to building wealth is like a marathon, not a sprint. There's no get-rich-quick scheme that would land you into wealth without the repercussions. Ladies, as I wrap this up, embrace the right mindset. Don't forget, embrace financial literacy, start to manage your money well, implement some of the things that we have said, and you know what? That thing we said about becoming the richest woman, the richest women, the richest set of women in our countries and around the world will manifest soon. I'm glad to be here, and please pardon my internet issues. I hope you've been able to learn something. If you can, in the comments, tell us what you have learned. I'm the founder of Smart Stewards, a financial literacy platform that seeks to help Africans at home and in the diaspora build wealth. Search us out on the internet, Smart Stewards on Instagram. My own personal page is Shola Adeshaki, Shola_Adeshaki on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm just everywhere. You can send an email as well. Check out some of the courses we are doing. All of these things that I have tried to rush through in 10 minutes are things that we break down over courses within our communities and all of that. I will leave my social media pages on the screen so that you can screen grab it, and then, you know, we can connect. Send me a DM, send me a message, and yes, we can take your financial journey to the next level. God bless you, and thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. This was such an excellent session. Please, in the comment section, tell us how it was for you. Show up in the comment section. If this was an amazing session, please tell us. Thank you so much, ma'am. If you can give us about 3 to 5 minutes for questions, that would be exciting. I know many of us have questions that we want to ask you. Many of us have, you know, burning questions in our heart from what we've just heard. So if you can give us the next 5 minutes for questions. If you're here, please make sure to share the link so more people can join us. If you have a question, please indicate, and then I'll hand over to Blessing, who will pick out, you know, those who would ask their questions. Maybe like 3 or 4 people. The first 3 or 4 people to indicate, please, with a raise of hands, you know, just raise your hand and let us know that you have a question. We would take the first 4 people. Blessing is taking notes, and they would ask Mrs. Shola any questions that they have. In the next 5 minutes, we will do this quickly, please. Do we have questions? Blessing, can you see anyone? Do we have questions? Ensure that you share the link as well. Share the link so more people can join us, you know, on your various countries' WhatsApp groups. Please share the link. I see awesome information. Thank you so much, Ma. Thanks. It was rewarding, wonderful session. Also awesome. Also follow her on her links. She's sharing her social media, you know, links as well. Please engage, follow. Great insights on financial freedom. Excellent presentation. This was awesome. Do we have questions, or should we go on to the next thing? Blessing, I'll be handing over to you. Please take it from here.
Okay. Thank you very much, Amarachi. Thank you so much. Women, you are welcome. We've been engaged and we've been educated and we've been empowered with so many words from our key speaker. Now we're going to go over to the experiences some of us had in the 4th edition of the African Women Summit. And I hope Mommy K is around the corner. She's ready so that she'll give us her experience.
There's a question in the comment section. Please.
Okay, just take it.
Okay, so the question says, how many % of my income should go into emergency fund? Mrs. Shola, are you there? Can you help us?
All right, thank you. So emergency fund is a form of savings to help you meet emergency needs. And this is what I advise, based on industry standard and what some of my fellow financial coaches teach, which is fine with me. So there's a starter emergency funds and a fully funded emergency funds. Now the starter emergency funds just says that have 3 to 6 months, have $1,000, the equivalent of $1,000 as an emergency fund. Meaning when anything happens, right? When anything happens, you have something to fall back on. For example, life is a risk. Anything could happen. Loss of job, loss of a breadwinner, plumbing issues at home, So, in the US, they say $1,000 as your starter emergency fund. In Nigeria, it depends on your peculiar circumstances, the size of your family, and all of that. So you could say, well, my emergency fund will be 100,000. 200,000, something that I will keep aside, and it will be for emergencies only. Now, emergency fund is not somebody is doing a party, you need to buy a fabric, you dip your hands into it. Emergency funds is not what you can use to buy a bag. It is what it is, an emergency fund. Now, the fully funded emergency fund says that have 3 to 6 months of your salary, of your cost of living saved aside as an emergency fund. So don't forget, there is that bulk emergency fund, which could be 100,000, 200,000, depending on your currency or your peculiar circumstances. Then the fully funded emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months of your cost of living per month, so that if you lose your job, you have something to fall back on. I hope that helps. So it is up to you to now say, I want to build my starter emergency fund. I want to build my fully funded emergency fund. I'm going to be removing 10% of my salary. You know the figure. So you work out the calculation, and the most important thing, you build on it. I see a question. The person says, can you invest the emergency fund? Absolutely. You can put the emergency fund in a money market mutual fund. I wish I had time to study, but there's no time. There's something called the money market mutual fund. It is liquid. Under investments, you have types of investment, and we have what we call the cash and cash equivalents, things that you can easily convert to money. If you go to a bank, you tell them, I want to invest in a money market mutual fund. In Nigeria right now, it gives you about 14 to 15%. Arguably, you can ask, and whenever you need it, you can break it, you can liquidate it, and usually there are no charges on it. Okay, so rather than holding your emergency funds in a savings account or in a current account where the tendency to spend it exists, rather than putting it under your pillow or your mattress, you know what? You can put it in a money market mutual fund. I hope that helps. Right, that's question 1.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. I see another question. This will be the last question, please. You can follow her on her social media handles, send her a DM like she said. If you have other questions for her, I'm sure she'll be able to answer. So one more, how do you manage debt? Because it is a big problem pulling many women down. So how do you manage debt?
The first way to manage debt is avoid debt. Don't go into it. In the Western world, debt is a part of their lifestyle. You want to buy a phone, get a credit card. You go into the store, get a credit. You want to buy ice cream, get a credit card. But in Africa, debt is not as rampant, or credit is not as rampant or available. Let me not say rampant, available. So the first thing is avoid debt. Even if you're in debt right now, avoid it. Some people still keep borrowing. They keep borrowing. They keep borrowing, even though they are in debt. So avoid it, number one. Number two, if you're in debt, sit down and write out all of the things that you're owing, all of the people that you're owing. Now, in Africa, in Nigeria especially, people owe you money and they become your enemies. They stop talking to you. They stop taking your calls. And I mean, you don't do that overseas. You don't pay your rent, they kick you out. Do you understand? You don't pay your debts, your credit score is impacted. So what I'm saying is that write out all your debts. Have a word with your creditors. Work out something. You see, if you're paying in bits and pieces, it is better than you just going quiet. I don't know how people sleep having so much debt and, you know, they just keep it. I remember a friend of mine that borrowed money many years ago. He was in charge. Oh, give me this 30K, I will give it to you tomorrow, Monday. This Monday will make it maybe the 16th year that she borrowed the money. She never returned it. You know, have a word. If you're having difficulties paying your debt, let them know. Then be realistic. Look through your budget, look through your income. As much as you are paid debt, I encourage you to also save. Remember what I said when I was presenting. Saving is an obligation to the future. Investing is an obligation to the past. Don't say because you are paying your debt, you're not saving. If you are using all your money to pay your debt, when you have an emergency or life happens, you will go and borrow again. But if you save, you can always fall back to your savings. So list out your debt, stop borrowing, list out your debt, have a word with your creditors, map out repayment, right, based on your available finances. But finally, you have to improve your income. Ladies, I could go on the next 2 hours, 3 hours talking about the importance of making more money. Read that book called The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki on how to make money. I have written a couple of books, but my favorite is the 40 Frugal Rules for Your Journey to Financial Freedom. I talked about practical things that you can do to make, manage, and multiply money. If you go on my Instagram page, I shared it earlier on, Shola_Shaki. Go through my bio link, you will see how to purchase the book. Ladies, we must increase our earning capacity. Why do you think wealthy people, they want to make more money? Why do you think so? Because once a millionaire is not forever a millionaire. There are the forces of devaluation, the forces of inflation contending against your ability to build wealth. If you had 160,000 Naira 10 years ago, you could buy $1,000. Today, you need 800 or 750,000 Naira to buy $1,000 in Nigeria. Do you see how the value of money is being eroded? And I want to believe across the other, African countries, things like this happen. So you cannot just be reliant, do you see, on your one source of income. I'm a chartered accountant. Up until 4 years ago, I had about 12 sources of income. Such that when one source of income was not bringing in money, I had 5 others. You must leverage what we call the daily bank alert. Every day, no matter how small, money must come to you legitimately. Do you understand? So there's no time. I could go on and on and on and on talking about these things because it just gives me joy, to see people win with their finances. But follow on my page and you know what? Get into our community as smart stewards as well. And these are things that we teach, to just help you navigate your financial life. Finally, July 1st is a good time to recalibrate your finances. Ladies, half year 1 gone, almost gone in a couple of days. Leave all the mistakes, leave the ignorance, leave the financial literacy behind. Propose within your heart that this next half is going to be the best. We have a course in Smart Stewards called the Fit to Fly Financial Course, 4 weeks group coaching and online course that will help you jumpstart immediately, kickstart your journey to financial freedom. I tell you, read about it. I'll share the link, but just make up your mind that you're going to get your finances in order going forward. And you know what? You win. Don't forget you are the potential richest woman in Africa and around the world. I will put my social media pages here and the link to the Fit to Fly financial plan starting in July. It's a 4-week course that will help you, address all of the questions you may ever have. It's a signature course at Smart Stewards, and it is mind-blowing. Love you.
Wow. Please in the comment section, let's show Shola how grateful we are. In the comment section, please show up, show your gratitude. She is a powerhouse. She is a powerhouse, and this has been super, super exciting. You can see that there's so much more where that is coming from. Yes, I see you in the comment section. Show her some love. If you want to give her a hug, do that in the comment section. You know, show her how grateful we are for this amazing resource that she has shared with us. Exciting, exciting. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, awesome. Get it to, yeah. I see you, African women. Show up, show up, show up. Thank her. You know, show your gratitude, show your appreciation while I hand over to Blessing.
Thank you so much, Amarachi. Thank you very much, Mrs. Shola Adeake. We really appreciate you for coming. Thank you for honoring us. We now go over to the experiences of some of our members that attended the South African Summit. They were in South Africa in May, and they had wonderful experiences. Let's hear from them. Please, is Mommy K ready? Hello. I hope people are enjoying yourselves. You are gaining something. You are being engaged. You are being educated. And you'll be empowered with all today's activities from Nigeria. Mommy K, are you ready?
Hello,
can you give us your experience?
Yes, I'm ready. I hope you're hearing
welcome, Mommy K.
Yeah.
Yes, Mommy K, go on, please.
Hello, beloved sisters. Wonderful. It is so wonderful this evening. This echoes from the 4th edition of the African Women's Summit, held at the City Conference Center from May the 11th to 13th in Cape Town, South Africa. It is my pleasure, honestly, being with you again. You know, the summit had over 200 women in attendance from over 24 countries. And the theme was tagged Women Driving Impact for Sustainable Development in Africa. My beloved sisters, as a first-timer, the experience was mind-blowing and quite fulfilling. It's really worth sharing to the glory and honor of the Almighty God who does unsearchable things for us all. It was wow. It accorded me the opportunity to meet with trailblazers, entrepreneurs, activists, change makers, and leaders from over 24 countries across Africa and diaspora. Women, we are really, really wonderful and powerful. Let us learn to embrace the strength and power embedded in us. In the keynote address by the Minister of Defense, Maldives, Maria Ahmed Didi, who shared some personal life stories, the hurdles she overcame, and the strategies she employed to overcome the barriers and limitations in her career and personal life, touched me so much. In one of her speeches, she was asked how she handles men working under her to get their loyalty. And she answered that whatever you want to do, push it to them like it's coming from them, and their loyalty will be guaranteed. Honestly, I came back with that one handy and I put it to work and it is flowing. She really spoke to me and is already working for me. No more struggles, stress, striving, supervising men, very big men working around me. It's been very awesome. And part of the activities at the summit was a panelist session in which topics such as diversity, inclusion, mentorship, women driving impact, women political participation, entrepreneurship, career advancement, personal development, social impact was extensively discussed. Honestly, it came down and it changed everything about me, about my work I do, and everything that is happening around me. Even on one of the occasions, I went straight to our brother Belema to ask him, how did you organize this? How did you come out with this kind of wonderful vision? She said it was God, or God alone. And I tell you, this is really the finger of God touching the women of Africa. And we need to make it large. We need to make it loud. We need to get some other people to get involved. Because since I left South Africa, I left that place a new person, fully loaded. It really got me energized, reactivated, excited and charged up for greater work and exploits. You know, these songs reaffirmed the need for networking, working together, fellowship with one another. In fact, we sincerely need the connection and strength, power, assistance, and of touch of one another. As women, men might be blocking us, men might be stopping us, but honestly, we need the help of each other to stand. The event also exposed us to some experts, you know, from Stellenbosch Business Institute, leading workshops, sharing invaluable insights, and providing hand-on guidance to help women overcome challenges they face in their careers and daily endeavors. My sisters, the summit, as annual event organized by Engage, Empower, Educate initiatives, which collaborates diversity and inclusion and stresses the need for women global empowerment. Honestly, since I came back, I've been busy with the standard. We need her as women. It gives us opportunity, a platform to really speak with like-minded people. You will not woeful experiences and how they overcame at different levels. The summit opened my eyes to how great women are naturally empowered. Honestly, women hold the key to everything in life, and they are divinely positioned by God. Advocacy group, the intervention, horrible issues that are propping up around women and how they knock them out of their way. On men in our various offices, not allowing the day. Honestly, it helped me to even bring women around me to show them there is no need for us to be fighting one another. Let us come out so that we can launch out. We are now encouraged right here where I'm working. Women here are highly encouraged to move forward. The summit gave me a fresh start, a new beginning. It gave me a push. It gave me a leap. It really empowered me and opened my eyes to greater assignments and tasks ahead. I don't know whether some of us understood some of the analysis done with the flower, which opened a new chapter. I can't name them a lot. It shows the triple and double and quadruple functions of a flower. So is a woman. And as the flower, flowers don't have very long lifespan. That's how a woman. Therefore, we should be quick. We should be action-based. We should be moved to do things promptly. And when we look into the entertainment, the diverse cultures, the sightseeing, it really got me more excited, more challenged. Different aspects of life of a flower shows the different aspects of the life of a woman. I tell you, the queen of AWS, that lady that won this crown, also challenged me that there is strength in disability. Honestly, around me here, I am now telling the people who are who have problems in one way or the other, in forms of disability, I keep showing them that there is divine strength in disability. Honestly, the way I handle some issues have changed totally. I came back a changed person. The gift was a gift, a personal gift. It was a call for more work, a call for more service. I want to especially appreciate our brother, and I want to encourage him that the Lord will be the only one who will reward him for this very wonderful space is given to women to come together, gather ourselves together and encourage one another. And I want to assure us that we need to bring in more people. We need to bring in more people around us to hear this on first hand so that they will be able to handle some issues popping up around them. And I want to thank them more importantly for giving me this opportunity to, share my experience. And I want to challenge everyone here. There's opportunity for greater exploits. Even the one that was done today, again, finance, a lot of us are going in for a bigger picture. And I sincerely
thank you.
The sisters. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful one, wonderful experience. We can all see it on you, how the experience touched you. Thank you so much. We really love your zeal. We love the strength in your experience, and we love what you have said. And I really want to encourage every one of us, if we have the time to, we should watch the videos for the South African summit that was attended. Thank you very much, Mommy K. We appreciate you. We thank you. Women, it's time for us to go over to our panel discussion by Amarachi. Amarachi has picked some female women that we're going to discuss on panel. Let's hear about it. Amarachi, please, are you there? Are you ready, Amarachi? Hello? Okay, she's not ready. Can we have Ijoma?
I'm
Ijoma,
ready.
dear,
I'm ready.
Odinakachi? You are ready? Okay, dear, go ahead.
I am. All right, so thank you so much, Blessing. Next, we told you this was a power-packed session, so we're not even done. After that amazing keynote session, we're going right into a panel session where we'll be hearing from amazing women, distinguished experts in their own field, telling us, their own experience around growing and scaling their finances. So I'm going to be introducing my panelists. If I introduce you, please say hi so that we know that you're present, and then we can take it up from there. So I have Mrs. Adeniyi Adeyimika Flores. Are you in the house, please? Just say hi so that we know that you're here. She is a business development manager, social entrepreneur, and an NGO leader. Are you here, Mrs. Adeniyi Adeyimika Florence? Okay, I'll call on the next panelist. Just say hi so we know that you're here. Mrs. Ijoma Juliet Orji. She is the CEO of Acid Royal Care Service. Mrs. Ijoma Juliet, are you here, please? Say hi. If you're here, unmute and say hi. If you're here. Okay, she's not here. We have Engineer Chika Oga. Engineer Chika Oga, a digital educationist and founder, Jonchi Digital Education. Are you here, Engineer Chika? Are you here? Are you here? Engineer Chika, are you here? Just say hi. Unmute and say hi. Okay, she's not. So we have Mrs. Ifoma Augustina Inya Aha. Are you here, Mrs.
Hello, I'm
Ifoma
here. Good
Augustina?
evening, everyone.
If you're here, please say hi. All right.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here.
Good evening. Okay, thank you. All right, you're very welcome, Mrs. Ifoma. So obviously we just have one person on the panel, and I think it's exciting. We will just have a conversation. Mrs. Ifoma, is that okay with you?
Yes.
And we'll just have a conversation and take it from there. Awesome. Okay, so I'll go right into it, and please show up in the comment section if you say something that resonates with you, so that we can keep the conversation going. And we'll try to keep it short since it's just me and you. So I would say first question would be, what are the top 3 factors that you think women should consider when it comes from your own personal experience around, growing your finances? Can you just share with us 3 factors that you can say are the most important ones that women should consider when it comes to growing and scaling their finances. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry my video is not visible. Let me apologize. For me, I've been into, I'm a geologist by profession. I'm an actress. I act movies. I'm also the coordinator of Women in Crypto Nigeria. For me, out of 10 to 15 years experience in the financial world, the most important, in fact, the knowledge is knowing where the world is going to and getting there before every other person. 2023. If any woman intends to scale up her finances, my sister, you only have one option. You must learn how to sell online because that is where the money is. You must learn how to monetize your knowledge. You must learn how to monetize your skill. You must have good investment strategies. You must, in fact, the reason why I started going into my sister Fola spoke about book about Robert Kiyosaki, Cash Flow Quadrant. I think I've read almost all his books, the Cash Flow Quadrant, This, That, Poor Dad. If there is one thing you must do as a lady or as a woman, there are two quadrants: business owners and investors. If you want to scale up your finances, you must move from the left-hand side into the right-hand side. You must know how to invest in the trend. You must know how to monetize your skill. There is this particular one of my students, I taught how to monetize. Do you know what this guy did? She created a course online. She's selling this course to 2,000 naira online. And what happened? She has over 20,000 students. So do the maths. Just simply monetizing her brain, her knowledge. A lot of women have a skill, a pain, an experience, or knowledge to share with the world. And people will pay you. Your money is in people's pockets. Your money is in my pocket. So how do you reach out to a larger population? Number one, you must know how to, if I use social, you must know how to sell online. You must develop the skill of selling. You must develop the skill of content creation. You must develop that basic skill you need to sell. If you learn the art of selling online, you can never ever be broke for the rest of your life. And that AI has even made things easy for us. For people who say, oh, I don't even know what to sell online. Well, where will I start from? I tell women that go to your family, go to your friends, ask them, if I'm to come to you for an advice, what will I come to you for? That's the first step, because as a woman, you have a lot of potential, but you don't know your strength. I see women, they want to sew, they want to bake, they want to do everything at the same time. Choose your strengths and learn how to monetize it online. You must be able to make good use of social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't say, hey, maybe I'm 50 years and 40-something years for Gen Z. My sister, if you want to make money in 2023, you must learn how to use a social media platform. You must not have plenty of followers on social media before you make money online. You must not have plenty followers on social media. This my student that has over 22,000 that bought her course for 2,000 naira. She doesn't have up to 3,000 followers on social media. She just knows how to sell. Pick a skill. Go to ChatGPT. Ask the AI, create me a course on this skill. Create me an outline. You don't need to even show your face. Gather the course outline. Go to an editing app like InShot, voice it out, put it online, and start selling. If you're selling a course of 2,000 naira every day, and you're selling to 100 people every day, of course, people start 1,000 people every day. There is no way you want to buy a land. You always have cash flow. You always have cash flow. So I tell people, if you don't know where to start from, pick a skill, learn how to sell it online. When you make money, because you must make money, that is the truth. You will see children of 16 years selling the course for 1,000 naira. They are making like 1,000 sales every day. That's why you see guys buying Benz. You think, maybe they've done how? No, these guys are doing soft work.
Right.
It's not difficult. This I'm telling you about is not difficult. I'm going to recommend some books that you read. I think the first one should be How to Sell Like Crazy. The second one is Secret of the Millionaire Mind. The third one is How to Sell to Nigerians. And the fourth one is How to Win Friends and Influence People. These are the 4 important books you should read to up your money game online. And then you want to buy a real estate, fine, you have cash flow. You want to go into cryptocurrency, which is an industry that can multiply your money. I'm into cryptocurrency 100%. That is my business. I'm into crypto education, but I still need money to buy crypto. So what do? I'm monetizing my skill on cryptocurrency. I created a course. I run ads online. People join my community. I said, there is no week I run ads online. I don't get at least 30 to 40 sales. And guess what? Crypto is a very difficult industry that women are even afraid to join. But you have a skill in baking. You have a skill in organic. Every woman wants to look good. The woman will buy your, even if it's one.
Okay. I think our network is. Can you hear me? Let me be sure it's not my network.
Available on Google. You can. They always want a leader. People are looking for who will lead them. They're looking for who will come in that position of power and say, "This is what you have to do." So all you need to do is come out, be in that position, be knowledgeable in that particular field. There are books online that can help you do these things. What are the courses I have online? I am not that knowledgeable. I just read books about it. Go to ChatGPT. It creates my content for me, and I personalize it online, and people are buying it. So a lot of you have a pain. If you pass through a terrible divorce, you can say, "Oh, I will monetize this pain." You can monetize pain. You can monetize happiness. You know, you can monetize everything, anything. Just think about something that has made you happy or sad. Add emotions to it, add pain to it. People will relate more to pain. You go out there, you speak about the pain. You will see your followers, you will see your crowd, and they will pay you. So
wow, that has been amazing. Thank you, Ify. This is amazing. Like, you've given us, I asked for 3, you've literally given us over 10. You've even recommended books to us to read, man. Amazing. Thank you so much for that response. Guys, please show up in the comment section. This fire, don't contain your fire. Write it in the comment. Be like, my head is blown. Like, wow, I see iPhone doing an amazing job writing her, key points. This is excellent. Okay, one question I have for you again. Please show up in the comment section. Let's feel you guys here. You've recommended some books to us. I'll just read them out again. She said, Sell Like Crazy, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, How to Sell to Nigerians, and How to Influence People. So yes, the next question, Mrs. Ifeoma, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you there?
I'm
okay,
here,
okay.
I'm
So
here.
one more question for you would be, okay, yes. What have you experienced? I know you have worked with women around finances, both in the crypto space, and in digital and the traditional currency. What unique challenges do you think women have when it comes to growing their finances, and how do you think they can start to work around those challenges so that they can, maximize and grow and scale their finances? Unique, challenges that women face when it comes to finances.
I think the number one problem women face is their programming. The programming they had as a child when growing up. That is a major factor. Some African women were programmed to not make enough money. In fact, barely have, a man will be the one to provide everything. So you see these women, they have this programming when growing up. They have the programming that they attach finances to a cost. Some people say, "Oh, I cannot be rich and serve God. I cannot be rich." And some women grew up seeing their parent, their mother, being relatively submitted to a man. So they believe that they don't even have a right to make money. That is a starting point. So you see these women, they grow up, they keep making wrong financial decisions, not because they want, but because of that programming is already in their subconsciousness. Some women marry men who are not able to provide, and when they grow up, they still marry the same kind of person. So the program has really limited women to start with. What they had as a child when growing up, what they experienced as a child is there in their subconsciousness. And when they make this money, events will always come up, and they will just want to give it all away because that is the programming they had when growing up. So once they're able to deal with that programming you had, what did you hear about money that changed you when growing up? Was money a sort of pain to you? If money is a source of pain to you, no matter how much you make, for you, you just keep giving it away to ease the pain. Is money a source of motivation for you? Has money brought challenges within towards your parents or something, or your siblings? If you grow up and you get married and you feel, oh, this money is going to bring issue between I and my husband, you just keep giving it away. Some people attach money to a cost. So if they grow up, they make money. It's not about savings. Some people will go and save, but they are saving in I used having to see people that save and their stock crashes. And they put in a land, government will go and seize the land. They keep making wrong investment decisions because the programming they had as a child is still there in their subconscious. So what you have to do is to reprogram their mindset. After reprogramming your mindset, the next thing you have to do is to do what? Get books that modify your new programming, because you cannot get rid of an already existing program. You have to replace it with a better one. Start looking for books like Cash Flow Quadrant, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know? So once you're able to erase that programming you had as a child, and when you start replacing it with new ones, you will see automatically it will be easy for you to save. It will be easy for you to make good investment decisions. So work on your subconscious. That is the first. I know a lot of people have told you, read books, save this. It's very, very important to do that. But if you don't have the right mindset, you will keep making wrong investment decisions. And you know, women and mothers are empathetic. A child will come and man will save very well, but when it comes to a woman, she will not be able to, because that programming is really limiting her. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see what is happening here. Can you see what is happening here? Can you see what is happening here? It's exciting. I want to see you in the comment section. Thank you to everyone already there. Just say something. You can tell me you're not getting you're not hearing what I'm here, writing down, and my notes is literally almost full. Thank you so much. So one final question for you, Mrs. Ifeoma, is what lessons have you learned in your journey, and what's the one thing that you want to say to us as we round up now in 5 minutes? What lessons have you learned, and what is that thing that if you were talking to me now, you say do this thing and don't do this one? And then we'll round up with that.
Okay. The first thing you have to do is to get a skill. That skill is where your cash flow will come from.
Yes.
Because you need money before you start investing. You need money for other things. And whenever you want to monetize a skill, please make sure it is not something that you are being forced into. Make sure it is something you are passionate about. It's not difficult. Once you have a skill, it doesn't matter what this, even if you don't know how to talk, we have AI that can talk on your behalf. There are people online that can come and make videos for you. Get a skill. And when you make money from it, get educated. Get good books to get you educated. Then invest in appreciating assets. Build a skill. Learn how to invest that cash flow into an appreciating asset, and also learn how to leverage on people. That is a very important.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll just give room for one person, the fastest person that can ask the question in the comment section, and she will take your question, and then we'll round up this session. The fastest person that can quickly type a question, we will take the first question that pops up, and we'll be done. This is the opportunity now to ask what question you have around, she has talked about investing. She has talked about first of all, developing a skill, and develop a skill that you're passionate about, not any random skill that you're connected to, develop, and then invest that skill, then be educated, acquire knowledge on whatever area it is. This is just amazing. And somebody said how to get out of debt. Okay, so do you have anything to say around that? And we will round up. Don't even get into debt. So how to get out of debt, Mrs. Ifeoma, do you have anything to say to that?
How to get out of debt, you have to be strategic about it. You have to say, how much am I owing? Okay, I'm owing 10 million naira, right? Okay. how many years, how many months will it help me? Will I be able to pay back this debt? Okay, I can pay it back in 12 months. You break it down, 12 months, you break it down. Okay, it's 1 million naira every month or something. Okay, what will I be doing every day that can be giving me that 1 million? You have to be strategic about it. You cannot look up on one and start paying off there. You always have needs that would want to take away that money from you. If you don't get strategic about it, down to the how much you earn every day, how much are you willing to let go for paying back off. They are healthy debts, but if that particular debt is not healthy, you have to be strategic about it. You have to break it down to how much you're earning every day, every hour, every minute, every second. How much are that? So once you break it down, you have a starting point. It will be easy for you to pay it off. That is the first step. Break it down and be disciplined enough to monetize your skill. Put out at least 10% from each profit you make from monetizing your skill into paying off your debt. Because while you're paying off, my sister said you also need money to invest. So just be disciplined and strategic about it.
Awesome. Be strategic, be disciplined around it, break it down, and decide how you will make that money that you use to pay up when you break it down. So if you say this is the amount I'll be paying this month, then you come up with a strategy for earning that amount as well. This is lovely. Mrs. Ifeoma, tell us how we can connect with you, because we want to tell us in the comment section. Just quickly type how we can connect to your community or connect with you or join or buy whatever you are selling, whatever it is that you have to offer to us. You can do that in the comment section, and we will be happy to engage further after now. Thank you so much. Thank you for the insights that you shared. I personally have learned a lot. Thank you so much. All right, then handing right back to Blessing. Thank you, Mrs. Ifeoma.
Thank you very much, Amarachi. Thank you very much, Ifeoma. That was a wonderful one. Thank you so much. Thank you, audience, waiting and listening as well. Please, we are now going to go over to Nigerian jollof. So many have heard of Nigerian jollof. Let's see how it looks like and let's see what it does. Now I'm going to call on Ijeoma Odinakachi. Ijeoma, are you there? It's time for your jollof. Let's hear from you. Ijeoma Odinakachi. Is she there? You are watching the making of Nigerian jollof rice. These are the ingredients for cooking the chicken so that we can get out the stock for the jollof rice. We're boiling the chicken now so that we can get the stock for the jollof rice. We've gotten the stock for the jollof rice. We are now frying the turkey in a heated heat. You can air fry or bake or you grill, depending on your choice. are the ingredients for us to use to cook our jollof rice. We sieve out the stock and remove the turkey particles that was boiled. This is our pepper. We'll blend it. After blending, then we'll fry. Please watch carefully. This is the rice. You pick the rice according to your choice of rice. Add your tin tomatoes, fry your tin tomatoes. You can see the difference before and after. Add your seasoning to it. Your meat stock, your turkey stock, your chicken stock, any of the stock you have gotten, you add it to it. You add pepper, salt to taste. You add your washed rice. You stir. Wow. My jollof rice is ready. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the process of making our Nigerian jollof rice. Like we should start eating from it right now. But our prayer is that you can learn and you practicalize it at your homes this weekend and serve your family. This from Nigerian to the African countries. Thank you. We'll now go over to the quiz section by Iboma Hair.
Omozele, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, please, you're welcome. Take over.
Good evening, beautiful African women. I'm so excited to be part of this great platform of strong and excellent women doing exceptionally well in their various field of endeavors. Before I start, all due protocols duly observed. I would also like to say thank you to Mr. Belema for this opportunity to be hosting this segment. I hope we've all enjoyed the section so far. It's been really insightful, and I'm personally blessed to be part of this great team. Because of time, I would just want us to dive right into the quiz competition. So how is this quiz competition going to go? If I think if you want to answer my question, I think you just have to signify by the raise of your hand. Then I have 13 questions in all, 5 questions and on the tourist sites in Nigeria, which is based on the video we watched earlier. And then I also have 5 questions on strong and powerful women in African history. And then I have just 3 questions that fall under the jollof rice, the preparation of jollof rice video we just watched. So please, if you want to answer my question, please just do so by signifying the raise of your hand.
Hello.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, let me just add this here. So what I will do is that for those that win the quiz, I'm going to set up a private masterclass on how to monetize your skills using AI, artificial intelligence. For those of you that win the quiz, it will be a private, exclusive one-on-one masterclass on how to use AI. Trust me, you will be shocked to your marrow on the capacity of ChatGPT to create stories for you. You can even write a children's book with ChatGPT. You can create videos, you can do images, all for free. Are you getting me? You can write your ebooks, you can monetize your skills. So for those of you that would answer our quiz and answer it correctly, you will join my very private masterclass on how to use AI to monetize your skills. So the ground is open. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Belema. I appreciate. So I'm just going to dive right into the quiz competition. So if you're interested in answering my question, please do so with the raise of hands. I'm just going to call on whoever hand is raised. Can you hear me clearly? I sincerely apologize. This place is quite dark. I do not have lights yet. So please, if you're ready to answer my question, I have 1 to 13. Yeah, 1 to 13.
Somebody's hand is raised. 2 people's hands are raised up.
Yes. If you don't have to raise your hand, you can just put I want to answer the question in the comment section, and she will call you.
2 people's hands are raised up here.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, iPhone user, please. I really don't know your name. So okay, so I'm going to start with Kiempia. I'm sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrongly. Please, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi.
Hi, Kiempia. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Nice to meet you. So I have 13 questions. So which can you just kindly pick a question? So I'll read out the question for you.
1.
Okay, number 1 says this is based on the tourist site videos we watched earlier. So it says, what is the tallest rock?
Okay, I will change it. No. I will change it because I didn't watch the tourist. No, I didn't watch the tourist video.
Okay. That's understandable. Okay, so pick from 1 to 13, please.
Okay, let me say 12.
Okay, number 12. Okay, number 12. It says, which of these can be used to garnish jollof rice? Option A says okra, option B says yam, and option C says carrots.
Carrot.
Did you get my question?
Carrot.
Oh, carrot, that's correct. Correct. Please give our hands of applause. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so virtuous woman. Please, can you unmute yourself, please?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Please kindly pick 1 to 13. Pick a number, please.
1.
Oh, okay. Number one. Number 1 says, what is the tallest rock in Nigeria called? And in what part of Nigeria can it be found?
Okay.
Are you there? One
Yeah.
second to answer the question.
It is Zuma Rock.
Oh, okay. In what state? And what part of Nigeria? What part of Nigeria is it located?
I only know Zuma Rock.
Okay, what part of Nigeria? What part of Nigeria? Let me just give you a tip. Is it in the southern, western region, or northern, or central? Just pick an option.
Abajan.
Time is going. Time is going. Are you there? Are you there? Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry?
She got it right.
Hello. Sorry, am I still on to sorry, who was answering the question earlier? Because I'm hearing different voices.
Vice woman.
Oh, okay, okay, Virtuous woman, thank you. So what state, Virtuous woman, please, can you answer really fast?
I said it
now. Sorry?
In the west.
In the west. Okay, sorry, that answer is wrong. So do I just do a bonus or I just go on with the other questions? Should I just do a bonus? What do we think?
Please go on with the other questions. Just give the right answers and just go on with the other questions.
Okay, so the answer is Zuma Rock in Niger State, northern part of Nigeria. Okay, I'm going to pick someone else. I have Deborah Osaige. Deborah, kindly unmute yourself, please.
Good evening.
Good evening. Nice to meet you, Deborah.
Same here.
Yeah, so I have questions 2 to 11 and 13. Kindly pick one question, please.
13, please.
Oh, okay. Number 13 says, which is the sweet? Okay, which jollof rice is sweeter? Ghana jollof and Nigeria jollof.
Nigeria jollof. Worldwide.
Thank you. That's actually the answer. Oh, does anyone have a conflicting opinion? Does anyone have a conflicting opinion, please?
You already have the answer. They can.
Not in this meeting.
Yes.
Sorry?
You already
yes.
have the answer.
Not
so
in
they
this meeting.
a conflicting answer. That's it. Your answer is final. It's not open.
Okay. I barely even heard that. I'm sorry.
Why can't we debate it?
Thank you. Okay, so I'll pick SSP Justina. Justina, kindly unmute yourself, please.
Yes, I'm here from Kenya.
Oh, hi. Good evening, Justina. Yeah, I have question 2 to 11. Kindly pick an option, please.
11, and I hope it's about jollof.
Yes, it's on jollof actually. Oh, okay. It says, which of these ingredients does not belong in a pot of jollof rice? Option A says tomatoes. Option B says crayfish. Option C says ewedu, and option D says onion. Please pick an option, please. Number B says crayfish. Did you get the question? Which of these ingredients does not belong in a pot of rice? A says tomatoes, B crayfish, C ewedu, then D onions.
what is Ewedu? Because I don't know what Ewedu do. Ewedu is, I'm Kenyan.
Okay.
What is Ewedu? How does Ewedu look like?
It's a soup, actually. It's a soup. So which does not belong in the price?
The fish. That one with the fish. Is it B?
Crayfish.
Mm.
Okay, so that's what you picked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's absolutely wrong. I'm sorry. And the question is Ewedu. Ewedu is the soup, and it's just used to eat a native food called amala.
You know, I'm Kenyan. I don't know those Nigerian names, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. So should I just go on, or should I give her another question?
10.
I think you should give her another question.
Yes.
But wait.
Okay.
Please give her another question.
All right, very
life.
well. Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me try 10.
Oh, okay, 10 says this is under the strong and powerful women and in African history. So the question is, the first female Black vice president of the United States is who?
Is it Kamala?
Yes, correct. Compass, can you give me the other name, please?
I know Kamala.
Okay. Should we just give it to her?
Yes, please give it to her. Our sister from Ghana.
Okay,
you're welcome.
So the answer is Kamala Harris. Thank you. Sorry, please, can I know your name again? Okay, SSP Justina. Okay, okay, thank you. So I have Catherine Kemunto. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrongly. Please unmute yourself, please. Can you hear me, Catherine? Hello? Okay, I think I should just go to the Hello, are you there, Catherine?
Sorry, yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay, thank you. Catherine, I have question 1 to 9. Pick an option.
Please ask me on finances.
Sorry?
Kindly ask me from finances, the video, the lesson that we had on finances.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize. We just have questions on the tourist site, the video that was played, and Africa, and on the video that was played on culture of Africa, on Nigeria rather. So I just have questions around those areas.
Which area, please?
Sorry?
Kindly re-echo the areas that you have the questions from, because I
have questions on the tourist sites in Nigeria. Then I also have a video that talks about African history, culture. Okay, so I have questions in those areas. So I have 1 to 9. Can you pick a question, please?
Oh, because my network was really disturbing. I only managed to watch the last.
Sorry?
Hello?
Don't you have questions around women in Africa?
Sorry, I can barely hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Do you have questions around powerful women in Africa so she can pick?
Yes, I do. Yes, I have questions on powerful women in Africa.
So that she can pick from there, yeah.
Okay, yes, exactly. So, Catherine, can you pick a question from powerful and strong women in African history?
Okay, let me just try. But I joined the meeting late because my network was disturbing.
Okay, I get, but this is like a general question on African women. So
okay,
I think you might be able to
answer. I can try.
Okay, so under the strong and powerful women in African history, I have from 6 to 9. Number 6, 7, 8, and 9. Can you pick a question, please?
Can you read the question because I cannot see them?
No, pick a number, please. A number.
Oh, no, number 7.
Oh, okay. Number 7 says the first African woman to win a Nobel Prize, Peace Prize, is who?
Is it Wangari Maathai?
Correct. Thank you. Very much.
I'm from Kenya.
Year 2004. Are you Kenyan?
Yes, I'm Kenyan.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Catherine Kemunto. Okay, thank you very much. Okay,
Yes.
so who else wants to answer my question? Please, can you mute yourself? Kindly mute yourself, Catherine. Thank you. Who else wants to answer my question? Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I think some hands were raised earlier. I'm trying to.
Yes, I'm here. Fatima.
Oh,
iPhone.
Okay,
Yeah,
iPhone.
iPhone.
I can't see. Sorry, I can't see you actually. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, what's the name? Sorry, what's your name?
I'm Fatima Yusuf.
Oh, okay, Fatima Yusuf. Okay. So I have questions 1 to 5. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I only watched the
Question
video
2
of
to
the
5.
food making. I didn't watch the other video.
Okay, no, I don't worry. I'm not going to ask questions under that. So I have questions 2 to 5, and then I have questions 7 to 9.
Okay, number 9.
Oh, okay. Number 9 says who is the first female president in Africa? First female president in Africa. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. The first female president in Africa. I have just 5 seconds to answer the question.
No options.
Sorry?
No options.
No.
Hello?
I'm sorry. I don't have options. No, I don't have options for that. Sorry.
Is it Style Kiningi?
Sorry?
Kiningi. Style Kiningi.
Oh, I have Kiningi.
Sharif. Of Liberia.
Kiningi, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm hearing 2 voices. Sorry. Hello?
Hello, I said hello.
The voice is from Abuja.
Ellen Johnson.
Ellen Sharif, yes.
Salif.
Yes.
I said she's from Liberian.
The first female president in Africa.
That one, someone had given you a clue.
Yeah.
So you did not get it first.
Okay, so give me another question then.
No, the first female president in Africa is quite different from the first female head of state. So the question I asked is the first female president in Africa. You said something about Kiningi.
Yeah.
Okay, so
she was the first person.
Sorry?
Sterling Kiningi was the first person I said.
Oh, okay, that's actually correct. That was correct. Thank you. Sorry, what's your name? I need to put down your name.
Fatima Yusuf. Fatima Yusuf.
Okay, thank you so much, Fatima.
You're
so
welcome.
who else wants to answer my question? Who wants to win our prize? Okay, I think I just saw someone. Any hand raised? Is any hand raised? Virtuous woman, have you answered my question before?
Yes, she has.
Okay, please, can you kindly put down your hand if you've answered my question before? Please, we need to hurry because of time. Please, if you haven't answered before, kindly unmute yourself and just, because I really can't see the hands that are raised anymore. So you can just unmute yourself and just speak. Anyone, please? iPhone user. Hello.
Hello?
Who is interested in
Mrs.
answering?
Elizabeth.
Can I
Mrs.
answer?
Elizabeth is raising her hands up. Is that Mrs. Elizabeth? Okay. I think we should be rounding up. Amazele, are you there? I think we should be rounding up on this.
Yeah, I think we should round up. We spent 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah. Amazele, I think that's okay for today. Let's quickly hear the experience from Samara Abubakar Abdullahi. Is she around? Hello. Great women.
Great. My sister is
Samara, are you around?
Samira.
Who is speaking, please? Samara?
It's like she's
Samira, I
online.
don't think Samira is here. You can go on. Please go
She's
on.
not.
Okay, she's not around. Then Mr. Belema, please, you can take over now.
Okay, are we done with the program?
Yes, it was just for Samira to give her experience. Then after that, the closing remark. So if she's not around, sir, then please, it's your turn, sir.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for coming on board. I think at this point, I will be taking offering time. Somebody should please pass the offering back. You can't receive so much information today without doing something. So who will receive the offering on our behalf? Maybe Mommy K. Mommy K, you will do us the honors. Thank you very much. Anyways, but thank you for coming. Did you get some quality information today? Type in the comment box if you got quality information today. If it was worth it, 2 hours, 30 minutes flew by like nothing had happened. If you got some quality time today, type it in the comment box so I know that yes, today was worth it, that my time was worth it. Oh, yes, I did. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For those of you that stayed till the end, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. I did. Thank you. I did. Yes, I can see your comments. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your comments are pouring in. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to sincerely appreciate the committee that was set up for this meeting. Please, let's appreciate the likes of Amarachi and Mommy K. And Blessing, everybody that took a session today. God bless you. We did well. We were the first host. And Kenya people are here watching keenly. And we'll set the pace for Kenya to follow. Our keynote was just overwhelming and mind-blowing. You need to see how I was writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. I've decided that we would communicate with her to come back and do a part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, and even part 6. You could see that she had so much to give within the short time. We communicated to 5 people or so to take this session. Some people got back to us and they were asking for a fee. She was the only one that got back to us and said, well, I will pay for you guys free of charge. So please, I want to appreciate her. And she was flying and even had to come on her time. And she said she took coffee just to be awake for us. I really appreciate her. Then the event she's having for next month, I will also speak to her if she can give women from our community a discounted rate for that event, so we don't pay what other people are paying. So we'll also communicate with her to that, for that also for the women. All the women here, you have no reason thing to remain where you are, where you were when you joined this Zoom meeting. There has been so much information that has been given today. Also, the panel session with Amarachi, man, the Crypto Queen was on fire. The Crypto Queen was on fire. She spoke from her heart. Thank you very much. Momike, thank you for your session. The quiz session was interesting as we expected it to be. Thank you very much. The Jollof Rice session and the tour Visit Nigeria session. Thank you very much. I sincerely want to appreciate all of you for your time. And I'll be rounding up in 1 minute. For staying to the end, I want to announce the next host of the African Women Summit 2024. We are all going to... Who wants to hear the country?
Kenya.
Who wants to hear the country? Who wants to hear the country?
Kenya.
Kenya. Kenya. Kenya.
2024 African Women Summit. We are all going to the
Kenya.
Country of Kenya.
Lovely, lovely.
Is it Kenya? I didn't get it.
2025, we are going to Liberia. So they have 2 years to prepare for us to visit them in Liberia. Next year, we are going to Kenya. The reason is that Liberia is having an election in October, and we don't know what the outcome would be, and we don't want to affect our event next year. So spread the word, start saving, start putting on this. Those of the people that were not in this Zoom do not know what I just talked. You're hearing it from my mouth for the first time. After serious deliberation, consultation, we will be in Kenya in May 2024. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome to
Thank you for your
Kenya.
time.
Please, which country?
Welcome to Kenya.
Kenya.
Yes.
So,
Welcome to Kenya.
We
for
all
those
moved
of
to
you,
Kenya.
I'll be announcing.
Young Senator,
please
I
reach
can
out
hear
to-
your voice.
Those of you that answered my quiz question correctly, please reach out to the host of the quiz. The host of the quiz, please drop your WhatsApp number so they can reach you. I will create that private group for the AI class.
Okay, sir.
Drop your
Thank you
WhatsApp
so
number,
much.
please. Pick her number from the WhatsApp comment. And this will be for people that answered my quiz question correctly. Okay, even if you didn't answer it correctly, for just even being bold enough to answer a question, you will get into that AI class. I want to be closing it small class, and we will have practical sessions on AI, and it will blow. See, I can just tell you for free. Do you know NGOs and organizations pay up to $300,000 to individuals to develop a concept note? I will show you how within 2 minutes you can develop a concept note for any project in anywhere around the world. In 2 minutes, get it done. If you're in the non-profit sector, you need this to apply for grants. You need it to apply for grants. And in 2 minutes, your concept note is done. Trust me, Amarachi can testify. Anybody that has applied for grants knows the mental work it takes to develop a concept note. I will show you how to develop the concept note in 2 minutes.
Wow, thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Balema. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The world has changed with the world, and I'm here for you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm excited this class went well. At the point we had 73 people in the house at the point. I think that was the highest. Kenya, can you beat our record? Remember?
No, we actually had up to 85. We had up to 86.
Wow. So next month, Kenya is hosting, and next month, Kenya, can you beat our record? Remember, we are coming to Kenya in 2024. Guess what, ladies? We're not going to the capital city. We are going to a resort city in Kenya. So you're just coming, and you're going to be relaxing all through, learning, networking, engaging in one of the most beautiful cities in Kenya. It's going to be worthwhile. So save money. Start preparing for it.
We are going to have fun. Fatima talking.
By God's grace, God's keeping all of us in health. Next year, Kenya it is. And like I told you guys, the theme for next year is your health. So while you come and you relax, we'll be talking about your health, and we'll be giving you a healthy environment to also learn about the health of women. Thank you very much, everybody, and God bless you. I'll take one question, if there's any question for me, before I leave the Zoom and we call it a wrap. One question. Is there any question for me? No question for me?
No question.
Okay, thank you very much. So I would appreciate you go back. If you can go back to the group and give them your experience of today's Zoom meeting, let them know what they have missed. This Zoom was recorded. It will be uploaded on our YouTube page. So those that missed it, they have a second chance. But go back to the groups you're inside, make comments on what went down today and how you were impacted. And I've said it, every woman here must be a rich woman. You must be influential. It's a must. You have very much. God bless you. Have a great day. See you next month at the webinar Kenya, or maybe before then at the Zoom meeting for the AI class for the very few people that will be in that class. Okay, so can we see your videos? Everybody, can we see you saying bye-bye? God bless you.
Thank you. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. God bless you. Thank you. Kenya, love you.
Bye, everyone.
Hello, 1 minute, please. 1 minute before we go, please. Before you leave, 1 minute. I forgot to appreciate the staff in the office that has worked tirelessly to ensure this event was a huge success. Please, can we give it up for Moranike? She's done a fantastic job following up, reaching out to people. She did all the mails. She set up the Zoom meeting. She had program herself. She has been doing a yeoman's job in the office. So please, can we just appreciate Moranike for the work she's doing? She has been my backbone throughout this process.
Moranike, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a great woman.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone. Bye.
Bye. Good to have you all here. Bye.